Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Cleveland Guardians.
Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Logan Allen. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
First pitch, 6-10.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy, and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play, because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. That's to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Now one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. That one the other way. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Landon Knack. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Martinez over at first with 1 away. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Just missed.
3-0.
And that's in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first
The
base
center
with a
fielder,
quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. Now the batter now, Lane Thomas. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider
That
got
is
him for
good.
strike
The first
3.
baseman,
And Chris,
Cardinal.
that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's the ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bowie. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two outs, bases are full. And it's fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Let's go, Logan.
Allen back to work. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
The 2-1. Just missed. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The right fielder.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings through that.
0-2.
And ball 1. No score here in the second. And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one not close, and the count is filled up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone. Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Two to the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Here's Will Wilson.
The third baseman, Will Wilson.
Let's go,
Way
Will.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here's Nolan Jones. Foul ball there. Outside low. Now 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Pages, a strong arm center fielder, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. To the right side, Martinez. On to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 23, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Top of the third, no score. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And that one is inside. Here's a high chopper. Wilson. Over to first. And they get Edman for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Angel Martinez. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Flips the corner. That's strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So up next, Gabriel Arias. Struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Conforto hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman brings it in for the third out. The Guardians go down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it stays fair.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And Mookie takes. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Freeman hits it in the air. Thomas sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Will Smith to the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. And that's a little high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So bases all loaded up. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line and a base hit into right. Betts scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. On the inside corner for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
Inside ball.
Michael Conforto up next for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for L.A., Michael Conforto. And downstairs. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Ortiz preparing to come on if needed. Heron, the lefty, warming up as well. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Here in Cleveland, John Chobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lane Thomas. And that one clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Walked his first time. And it's fouled away. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch
ball,
hitter.
2 strikes.
That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Stay out of the double play.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn
Now
on the
batting,
infield. The
the
first
right
baseman
fielder,
has to get inside,
John
create a
Benji.
throwing lane to hit that middle
No
infielder
doubt.
to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And now the 0-1. That clips the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Guardians fail to score. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Luis
Number 45.
Ortiz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Ortiz.
And here comes Tommy
Leading off for the
Edman.
Dodgers,
He's
the
0 for
second baseman,
1.
Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early,
that's
get him
out.
out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hey.
Next
Ball
offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Now batting,
fastballs
the
in that
designated hitter,
location.
Miguel
Hitters, especially with
Rojas.
2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rojas in the box with 1 away
Nope,
as
1-0.
he takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that's
Oh,
outside. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In there at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2
Now
batters
batting,
he's faced in this
shortstop,
one, getting
rookie,
straight to work.
Betts.
Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Next
Nope,
offering
ball
misses. 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting
2
on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him
2-2
for his
count.
commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Wilson sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Wilson. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half of the fifth.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now went down on strikes his first time through. Good eye by Hedges. Strike one.
1-1.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. The Dodgers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but
Now
most
batting,
umpires just
the
don't want to
left
give
fielder,
pitchers a break up in the
Nolan.
zone like that.
And here is Nolan Jones. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips a corner. Man at first, one away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Slides, but it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Landon Knack will depart, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a
Number
new arm
78.
after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Number 78. He last pitched 2 days ago. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hernandez makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
So first and second with 2 outs. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. First and second, 2 down. That one ripped way back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A 3-run homer. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Ramirez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that one fouled off. And that one missing low.
2-2 to count.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 5-4.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. And that one is inside ball 1. And the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one hammered. Pajes going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Ortiz back to work. Freeman over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And he takes a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Slade Ciccone getting loose out there. Smith also getting ready. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball up the middle. Arias throws to first, and Hernandez is out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Out to center. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's going to be Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty.
Count full.
And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Wilson.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Wilson. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball
Now
I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Austin Hedges. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Noel, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that is out of play. Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Slade Ciccone.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Max Muncy.
Let's go, Cleveland!
That one misses. 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That misses the zone. 2-0. And that clips the inside corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Sit him down.
The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one almost got him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Hedges throw. Got him. Caught stealing.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. To first, and he's out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter,
Edman.
Tommy Edman. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Cleveland rocks. Punch him out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Come on, punch him out.
And
Oh,
1 and
that's
2.
in.
Punch him out.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians 4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new
Dodgers.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
57.
Luis Garcia.
Luis
Well, the best relievers
Garcia.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now at the plate,
Leadoff
Nolan
for
Jones.
the Guardians, the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
That missed by a
1-0.
lot, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed. Angel Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And the sweeper misses. And there's a ball.
Inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground right side. Edmonds slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias. He's already homered in this game. And he swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
You got this.
1-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, you got this.
2 down, nobody on. That pitch
that's
just
inside.
misses the inside corner. It's 2-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Conforto puts it away, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
94.
Nick Enright. He's
Nick
making his 2nd appearance of the
Enright.
season. And now here's
Leading
the
off for Los
Dodgers
Angeles,
designated
the
hitter,
designated hitter,
Miguel Rojas.
Rojas.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Relay throw to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The batter, the shortstop.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Allard getting loose as well. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the
Now
knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, The World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Fastball is outside. Rojas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. And the slider just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards left center. Jones on the move to the alley. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Base hit left center field. Rojas around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shohei Ohtani.
Now
and he comes on here for the first time this season,
Number
and
17.
I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Thomas swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
inside. And now it's even 1-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for
The
from your
first baseman,
bullpen arm.
number
You roll him
9,
out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And now here is Kyle Manzardo. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job
Now
of pulling
back,
his hands
right
tight to the
fielder,
body and
John
just getting
Henry.
enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Making a move to first.
first,
Pitch
for the
running
Guardians.
here. Daniel Schneemann.
Number 10, Daniel.
So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Guardians lead 1. They trail it 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Now
mound,
pitching for
Colby
the
Allard.
Guardians.
Well, he's been a really tough guy
Number
to take
49.
deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now into the game, Carlos Santana. He takes
playing
over as the
first
new
base.
first baseman.
Number 41,
Well,
Carlos
one-run game, and now
Santana.
Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Santana hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
the 3rd baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Allard goes 6'1", 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the young right-hander, up and throwing. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. And they'll do it again. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Muncy on third with 2 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the third baseman, Will Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Austin Hedges. And he pops up the bunt. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Fastball for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Angel.
So they're down to their
Martinez.
final out. Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swinging a foul out of play. Scott is just 1 strike away. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.